You seem unusually quiet today, Arjun. Is something on your mind? I have been thinking about whether what we are studying actually prepares us for life, or if we are just memorizing things to pass exams. That's a question many students avoid asking. That's question many students avoid asking. What made you think about it now? I realized that I can solve complex problems on paper, but when it comes to real life decisions, I feel uncertain. It's like I have knowledge but not clarity. That distinction you just made between knowledge and clarity is quite profound. Tell me, what do you think is missing? Maybe understanding or experience or the ability to connect ideas beyond textbooks. Precisely, education often emphasizes accumulation, facts, formulas, definitions. But true learning lies in synthesis, the ability to connect, question, and apply. Then why does not the system focus more on that? Because systems are designed for efficiency, not always for depth. It is easier to measure what you remember than how you think. That sounds a bit discouraging. It can be unless you see it as an opportunity. If the system gives you structure, you must bring the curiosity. But curiosity sometimes leads to more confusion. And that confusion is not a weakness, it is a beginning of insight. Certainty can be comfortable, but growth often starts with doubt. So, is doubt necessary for learning? Not just necessary, essential. Without questioning, knowledge becomes rigid. Without questioning, it becomes dynamic. I have also been thinking about success. Everyone defines it differently, but I don't know what it means for me. That's because success is not a universal formula, it is a personal philosophy. What do you value more, stability or exploration? I think exploration, but it feels risky. Every meaningful path carries risk. The real question is, are you willing to accept uncertainty in exchange for growth? I want to, but I'm afraid of failure. Failure is often misunderstood. It is not the opposite of success, it is a component of it. Each failure refines you, each failure refines your understanding. But society does not see it that way. Society often celebrates outcomes, not processes. But if you focus only on outcomes, you miss the lessons hidden in the journey. So, should I ignore what society expects? Not ignore, understand it, but don't be confined by it. Awareness is important, but so is independence of thought. That sounds difficult. It is. Thinking independently requires courage because it means taking responsibility for your choices. And what if I make the wrong choices? Then you learn a wrong choice made consciously teaches more than a right choice made blindly. I never looked at it that way. Most people don't. They seek certainty, but life rarely offers it. What it offers instead is possibility. So the goal is not to have all the answers exactly. The goal is to become comfortable with seeking them. I think I understand now. Education is not just about knowing more, but about thinking better. Well said, Arjun. And remember, when you learn how to think, no situation can truly limit you. Thank you, sir. This conversation This conversation changed my perspective. That's the purpose of education, not just to inform but to transform.